afternoon, wherever you are. For the last 4 weeks or so, we introduced these two men, Mr. Marete, my dad, and Mr. Kiugu, into our life. As they welcome them in UK. And so in that, we introduced them to you as our community. And one of the things that we didn't probably get to introduce is who is Mr. Kiugu, who is Mr. Marete, how they got to meet. And, we just got on, talking about this board of directors and their story and how they interacted with us here. But one of the things that we didn't talk about is who they are. I think it was just at first we just assumed everyone knows everyone knows us, everyone knows them. But people that maybe may not have known us personally or known us have or known them, or they know me but they don't know my parents, have come in this community, and that is the biggest joy of this all. We didn't get to introduce who they are, what they are, how they came about to be in the UK, and some people probably got the impression or thought that my dad met Mr. Kiugu, Mr. Kiugu had been in the UK, and my dad met him as his longtime friend. No, they both came from Kenya. So I will be explaining to you how that happened, how the decision was made, and how all that happened. So my dad and his longtime friend came to me. And in the comments, some of the things that have come out so clear is that as I kept reading people's comments, some people, he was my teacher, Mr. Kiugu was my teacher in primary school, and he was a classmate. The Chuka boys was a teacher in me, and a lot of other things, and also they are really introduced to us, and we know them probably different now. And so, what on the same they have met them, they have seen them, people have asked, are they twins? Are they brothers? And all that has happened. But the thing is that we have known them, we're introducing them, our two dads, because all through our life from growing up, we have grown up with them together for them as friends. I'll share photos for you to see where they began, my dad and Mr. Kiugu. I've been friends, I was born, since I started, I knew who my dad was. I also knew Mr. Kiugu. Our home and Mr. Kiugu's home are not we have probably about 3 kilometers. I don't know, maybe 2 kilometers. We have difference. We have so we visited each other. We grew up together. Kwenda huko kuchuna kahawa, coming over, Mr. Kiugu's children coming over kwetu kuchuna kahawa. My dad and Mr. Kiugu. As I continue to interact with my dad and Mr. Kiugu, the last, because I would ask them, how did you guys meet? Where did you meet? And wakasema, they actually, they grew up in the same village. They grew up together, wakiwa young boys. But when you grow up being the young boys, at times, hauna freedom yako. So it's not like you can toka nyumbani, umeenda kutembelea sijui your friend or something. So at that point, they were limited to what their parents could give them, hiyo time, unaona. But saile walisha grow, when they grew up and they had the life of their own, when they became dhaka, that's what they said, is that then there was more time to visit each other because sasa hakuna much of the control. mko huko nje mnaenda kutembeleana, and they could visit each other more. Wakaenda high school, wakaendelea, and they went on to, but they didn't even work in the same schools. My dad alimalizia akaenda, as in alimalizia form 2 akaenda college, but Mr. Kiugu proceeded on to go to form 3 and 4 during those days, then ndio akaenda college. So but they were still friends, but they went to different colleges. They went to different but lived within the same like vicinity, within the same village. That is what I would say. So I'm trying to get a parking here, so just bear with me. Bear with me. I get a parking. Okay, I will probably continue this story as I get after parking until I what to do next. Yeah, so my dad and they were teachers. They were both the primary school teachers, teaching in different schools anyway. But they continue to visit each other. My dad aliambia you'd go hata huko walikuwa nafundisha, they go visit each other.